Third person, it's almost getting meta at this point.
Yeah, it's meta. Metaphysical.
Hello, I'm driving, so I'm not going to look around too much, guys, but we're on our way to Anime Central. Come on, be excited.
Come on, be excited.
I got my friends with me, got my brother, and I got...
I'm panicking.
But, like, so once again, what's the name? I don't want to mess it up. Like, what's the website name? Like, how do people find you?
It's Carmendee Dragons.
Carmendee Dragons. My friend's running a booth. I'm going to be helping her out a little bit. Primarily, though, I'm just going to look around and all the people who know things way better than I do about anime. And, you know, like, where I consider myself otaku, they're going to be like, no, you're not.
You're not a real otaku.
Yeah, but...
For one thing, you do not have Super Saiyan hair.
I can try. But nah. It'll be good, so we're just going to drive down. We're kind of booking it because we need to make sure we get down with enough time to set up a booth, and then we'll just wander around the floor. So, look for us there. Hopefully I'll be able to actually look at the camera then. You should just pull it out at random times and think something violent.
Yeah, that's what we were doing for my thing. Anyway, we are rolling, so.
Hello. So, Sky Bridgey stuff. Like, one of the cool things about this big convention center here in Chicago is the hotels are connected to this. So, while it's raining and miserable outside, we'll get to be dry and miserable in here. It's actually not bad. But the drive was not the most fun thing. Luckily, we're at the fun part, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, I think. I'm still rolling, so.
Super interesting. Not I use that much.
You can always do it again. Okay, so here we are in the exhibit hall. I don't want to show anyone else's stuff. So I'm helping run the stand a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of her art. Her art's fantastic. Her name's Carmendee Dragons on DeviantArt. You really should check out her stuff. You'll hear her voice throughout the vlog, but she didn't want to show her face very much. But anyway, it's been really fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at, and especially today we're going to be going out and looking at a lot of things. And hopefully I'll do my voice acting try. You know, nothing's gonna happen from it, but it'll be fun to experience. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Now, okay. Well, I mean, I've had fun doing the voice acting, but to be honest, I mean, I didn't really have much of a chance. There were a lot of pretty good people there. They'd had like 64 applicants. I was actually really lucky. I got picked randomly at the very end. However, they only chose 8 to move forward, I think, effectively. They said they were going to pick 2 more casting calls, like, officially, but I think that's just to get more people to show up to the event. Anyway, it was really fun, and it really inspired me to want to. I'm going to try and figure out a way to take some voice acting classes. I just need to talk to someone who knows what they're doing, like a director or another voice actor, who can just listen to what I do and give me tips on what I can do to improve. If I had that, I honestly think I have a good shot. And I think from what I've heard from other people, it seemed that was true too. But you know what? I am so glad I did it, and honestly, if you have a chance, just go for it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't try, because you'll never know. Maybe you'll find out that you have the voice they want. Well, anyway, enough about that. Let's go and look at some more fun costumes. How's it going, guys? I hope you enjoyed my vlog of Anime Central. It was so much fun. I've been to a few conventions, and a few that are actually about that big, but it's my first time I've been to a pure anime convention, and I have to say, it was... Well, I don't know, I wasn't really expecting anything, but it blew all those expectations out of the water. There was so much fun to have. I got to talk to a lot of really cool people. Some of my favorite interactions were with Sekai Project and some of the artists in Artist Alley. It was really a lot of fun, and I really want to go next year. Like this year, I actually wasn't able to do as much because I was helping run a booth, and while that was fun, I do want to hopefully go with just for myself next time. Hopefully I have time to do a cosplay and really get into the spirit of everything. But thank you so much for all of you who were part of this video. I actually want to ask real quick, if you found yourself in this video, like I got a clip of you in your costume, please leave a comment below of I guess a link to any websites you have if you're doing promotions, or if you're trying to get your feet off the ground as far as being a professional cosplayer, or if you just want someone to check out your art. I really want to leave links to all of your sites down below, but I obviously didn't have time to contact you or ask for business cards or your names or anything. I mean, it's a convention. Everything was pretty much just boom, 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 and had to move on. And honestly, if you found this video, I'm very surprised. But you know what? Please make sure to do that. I want to make sure you have your opportunity to shine, because the costumes were freaking amazing, and you deserve every ounce of praise you can get. Also, thank you for dealing with the promotion. I want you to understand that my friend is the one who was running the booth. I did everything voluntarily. She didn't do anything besides help me get a ticket. I just wanted to showcase some of her art. If you want to follow her website, I should have a link in the description below, and if I can, I'll put a link in here, but I don't know if I can tag it on the little icon that pops up on the screen, so if there's nothing there, just check the description. It should take you to her DeviantArt or her Instagram, and you can actually place orders online if you like her stuff. They're all handcrafted. It's beautiful, so thank you, Carmendee Dragon, once again. Hopefully see you at the next one. And lastly, I have an explanation to do, because towards the end you may have seen a clip of me with an artist getting drawn. Well, she did anime-style sketches of people, where you sit down and pose or whatever, and she would just draw you, and she was fantastic. She did wonderful work. And I actually really loved what she did for me, but there's an asterisk to that, because, well, here, let me show you. This is the picture. I freaking look like I'm 12 years old! And that's just me. That's my face. I've just got the lovely, fluffy cheeks and just a boyish happiness, and my glasses were on, and I mean, I love it. It looks fantastic. But I look like I'm in like middle school still. Like, oh my gosh. It was really wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful to work with her. She was fantastic. She was funny. I could tell she was exhausted because she's been drawing all day, and drawing on demand all the time has got to be one of the most taxing things. But I have to say that the scruffiness you are observing, this is on purpose. I'm hoping to, I don't know, reflect a little bit more on my age, because I'm not in high school. I'm a father, for goodness sake. I don't know, I'm giving this a try. I've always wanted to try it. I just never got around to it, and now better than ever, right? I don't mind. I got to do a lot of cool stuff. I loved the voice acting trials. I really want to improve my skills in that department. I get to practice that with my channel a little bit. I really try and read dramatically. I like to put emphasis on the words, but I know I've got a long way to go. I'm hoping I can start taking improv classes at some point, but my life's got to settle down a little bit before I can get into something like that. So hopefully you enjoy my mediocre talent until then. So thank you for being a part of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I enjoyed myself. I mean, it's such a short little video full of clips that just doesn't quite capture what it was to be able to go to the convention. Once again, I really want to give a shout out to Crunchyroll and Sekai Project of the official, like, what do you call them? Like, the business booths, the industry booths. I think those two were my favorite. Crunchyroll was very hospitable. If you proved you had a subscription with them, like I did, they gave you some swag, and that was pretty fun. Mostly just nice to meet the people, but Sekai Project was probably my absolute favorite. They do some fantastic work. I've actually done some playthroughs of their series, and I plan to do a lot more. So it was really fun meeting them and chatting with them about what it's like to work for the company, and letting them know that I really I do a lot of work with their content, and they were excited to hear about that. I hope someday I can afford to get a art piece of my avatar done, because they actually do commissions when they go to conventions like this. A few of them. Like, I think they only had 3 slots, but they were like, a couple $100s per slot, and I don't have that money to throw around right now. But maybe someday, if this ever becomes a thing, like, that'll be the best thing in the world. That's like my ultimate Christmas, one of my bucket list items right now. But anyway, thank you for being a part of this. If you have any questions about what happened, please let me know in the comments below. I'll come back to you. I'll make sure to answer you and let you know any of the details you're curious about. If you happen to be there and you saw me, also let me know, because there's so much going on, I can barely remember anything. And then, hopefully next year we'll have another vlog, and hopefully I'll be better at it. I learned a lot about making vlogs there. Because it's one of the first times that I'm doing something like that, I really got to try and experiment a little bit, but I also watched other people who did things so much better and use cool cinematography and action shots that worked with the costumes. Like, I was blown away by how mediocre my attempts were for this first year, but you know what? I'm gonna learn more. That's how my channel always is. Look back to my first videos. It's almost painful to watch. But then you look at my stuff now, and I can see so much improvement. I imagine my vlogs will do the same. So keep an eye out for this in the future. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, that's fine. I really don't care. If you like my stuff, you should subscribe. If you're not going to watch my stuff, then don't bother. It's so silly to me that people ask for subscriptions. But just know that these things aren't super common, but they should be coming back as I engage in more and more of the geeky nerd culture that I love so much. So thank you so much for all your time. Thanks for sticking for me to the end of the video. And until the next video you watch with me, or whatever you have to see me in next, I'll see you there.